Hello, mic check. What is up, everybody? It's Seth, aka SethFAR, and we're back again after a small gap. Just kidding. That was a long break. We took a long break for the holidays, the New Year's. Happy New Year's to everybody. I hope you guys are getting them goals, achieving them, or reaching them, however you want to see it. If you're almost there, or if you're not, keep going. I know you're gonna make it. We're gonna show some trailers, but before I get into that, I want to talk about the channel. Right now, you guys can hear I got that background music. That's gonna be one of the changes I'm implementing while I take this channel into a better direction. I'm gonna be letting y'all know what's going on with the channel. If y'all want to skip right ahead to it, feel free. I ain't gonna be offended as long as y'all are tuning in. That's all I want. Because now I'm back, I'm in the zone, I'm feeling good, mental health prioritized, everything is all right. We're gonna keep moving, keep grinding. So I got things lined up. I didn't stop thinking about the channel. Another thing I figured out messing with these little, y'all see the big screen, then we go to the mini screen, and we got a no screen. So that's gonna be better for the cutscenes whenever we have instances where we're trying to see the whole, footage of what's going on, or maybe someone needs to see. I have to cover the mini map for a little bit. I can make it go away for a little bit just so y'all can see the full aspect of the game. So I'm really liking that I'm exploring, looking more, and trying to get that growth, right? That's what we want. Y'all can also kind of see the hair grown. What happened? We still recording? Right there. Rated M.
It is the end of the Ice Age, and death for man comes swift and often. Over the next 5 minutes, you'll experience the harshest time in the history of mankind.
Saber-tooth tiger.
This is how Far Cry does the Stone Age.
Now watch out.
You are Takar, a seasoned warrior of the Winja tribe, known as the Beastmaster. To survive, you must embark on a savage adventure filled with brutal weapons, warring tribes, and mystical journeys. Takar and his people are at the very bottom of the food chain, threatened by man and beast alike. To overcome his many foes, Takar has powerful weaponry at his disposal. Durable clubs, versatile spears, and various forms of the deadly bow and arrow.
I'm excited
create
for that.
The foundation of his arsenal. He can craft even deadlier weapons using rare materials found throughout the world. The double bow and arrow takes out 2 enemies at once, and the addition of fire can turn a cave bear into a flaming ball of destruction. Berserker bombs turn enemies against each other, while bee bombs create lethal distractions. Slings, traps, and other weapons round out Takar's equipment, affording him unlimited creativity in how he approaches each threat. Especially when confronted with fortresses and strongholds brimming with dangerous warriors. Takar has his own special mastery. With the ability to tame and command wild beasts, he ascends from prey to predator. His constant owl companion provides many benefits, from aerial scouting to executing enemies. And other animals provide a variety of useful abilities. With badgers terrifying other wildlife, great cats stealthily eliminating enemies, and bears causing mayhem in combat. Some animals can also be ridden, granting Takar mobility in battle and across this great expanse of land. In order to save mankind, Takar will have to conquer other tribes. Led by the maniacal Ul. The Udam are vicious cave dwellers that attack upon sight. For them, hunting man is no different than hunting beasts. Meat is meat. The only people the Udam hate more than the Winja are the Azila and their merciless leader, Batari. Worshippers of the sun god, the Azila enslave their victims and terrify foes with their mastery of fire. Wildlife is not the only thing that's plentiful in this world. Lush landscape provides the materials Takar needs to craft his wide assortment of tools. A gifted hunter, Takar can read every facet of his environment. In order to rebuild his village,
I'm excited, guys. How about y'all?
To find, rescue, and protect lost members of the Winja tribe. To unlock the full potential of his village, Takar must acquire the resources necessary to build proper shelters.
There we go.
Newly recruited specialists help advance various techniques, and a larger population allows for the spiritual journeys that might just save the Winja from extinction.
Awaken.
Nightfall poses many new dangers, even for a Beastmaster, as there's nothing more terrifying than being hunted in the dark. With human survival hanging in the balance, and his life in constant peril, Takar must fight against all odds to rise above extinction.
Definitely a timeless game. So much to do.
Far Cry Primal. Reserve now. Available.
Okay, so it came out in
February 23rd.
2016. Right? We don't really need to do a step-by-step. I do want to just look through a few. See if we can get a little
This
bit.
is how Far
Little
Cry
bit looked at
does
them.
the Stone Age.
Characters.
You are
So we see him. Look at him. Fur boots, spear. Got the paint. Look at the difference
known as the Beastmaster.
in variety of the
To
animals
survive,
they have.
You must embark
All the
into a flaming
weapons.
ball of
I'm
destruction.
excited. I don't really think we need to do. It's not one of those like, oh, what can we see within the
Actual
pictures?
journeys that
But there is, see, like moments like this. Like this is gonna make the
just
game
save the Winja
out of this
from
world,
extinction.
literally. Guy wearing a bear head with some antlers. He's feeding me some like cherry pie. It looks like. Sending you to the other world. Look at this. Floating rocks, fiery bow with these statues. Now we're falling through birds, it looks like. So right here, see, we're gonna lose people. Dang, look at that. That's a good screenshot right there. If the graphics were a little bit better, 3 wolves on the hunt. That's gonna be
As
terrifying.
there's nothing more terrifying
What did I just say?
than being hunted in the dark.
Yeah, so we saw this. I'm excited. I'm gonna just keep going with these videos so that way
With
we can
human
just get on these
survival
games
hanging in
already.
the balance, and his
Alright, and now here is Halo Reach.
This is it. After 10 years as the masterminds behind the Halo franchise, Bungie is moving on to something new. The Halo brand will carry on under the stewardship of Microsoft, but for the house that created Master Chief in the Covenant War, Halo Reach is the end of the road. It's fitting then that Halo Reach comes full circle, returning to the military colony where Master Chief was trained. This is more than just a prequel to the main Halo trilogy. It's the culmination of a decade of design work, bringing in the best elements of past games as a foundation for this last hurrah. Exceptional in nearly every way, and packed with features and content, Halo Reach is the complete package. The campaign tells the story of the Noble Team, a crew of Spartans stationed on planet Reach. You take control of a Spartan known only as Noble 6, the newest addition to the squad. You'll get to know the rest of Noble Team as missions pair you up with its various members, but the action always stays with number 6 as he or she does their best to protect Reach from the invading Covenant forces. Noble Team's story, and their role in the greater Human Covenant War, has yet to be told, which ensures that even Halo nuts will be in for a few good plot twists and turns. Even so, this is the most straightforward and easy to understand story in a Halo game since the original. It's also the best looking Halo game yet, thanks to some fantastic art direction and a powerful new engine. But you don't need me to tell you that, just have a look at Reach for yourself. The level of detail you can find in even the little things is remarkable, though I'm most impressed by the fantastic backdrops. However, there are some limitations to what can be achieved, and a few of the attempts at portraying massive battles in Halo Reach fall a little short, either through a stutter in the frame rate or less than awe-inspiring visuals. I can't move on to talk about other aspects of Halo Reach without mentioning the soundtrack. Marty O'Donnell continues to produce some of the most striking music and sound effects in all of gaming.
Definitely essential to video games soundtrack. Just some multiplayer gameplay right here. Oh no, it's still single player?
It's tough to summarize the gameplay of Halo Reach succinctly because it offers so much variety. Most will start with the campaign, the most challenging yet for a Halo game. It scales in difficulty as you add players so that the 4-player co-op game isn't any easier. Prepare yourself for a challenge. Though this campaign can test your skills, veteran Halo players will feel right at home. The base playbook remains the same for Halo Reach. Big open battlefields, familiar foes, and the occasional awesome set piece are on tap. Nothing new there. Even so, Halo Reach manages to stay fresh through good variety in the combat and some major additions, like say, jetpacks and other armor abilities. Halo Reach continues to blur the line between the solo and multiplayer games. Everything you do earns you credits, which can be spent in the armory to unlock new ways to customize the look of your Spartan, a look that is reflected in every game mode. While most games feel like their multiplayer and single-player modes are completely distinct, Halo Reach does the exact opposite. That's not to say the multiplayer in Reach doesn't stand out. The 4-player cooperative firefight mode, first introduced in Halo 3 ODST, is back and has been fleshed out to meet its true potential, and then some. For those that want a more human challenge, there's of course the online arena where you can hop into matches against other Xbox Live members. The upgrades here, like in the rest of Reach, are numerous. New modes like Invasion expand the number of game types to unheard of limits. My one gripe with the competitive multiplayer suite is the relatively small number of maps. There are 13 competitive maps on the disc, and a few of those are remakes or reimaginings of maps from past Halo games. Taking the step from Halo 3 and its huge number of maps, even if many were later added through downloads, makes this feel a bit limited. There is a big savior to that, and it's what impresses me most about Halo Reach. There is an incredible amount of flexibility built into this game. The Forge tools, which allow you to edit maps and create new game types, have been greatly improved.
Nostalgic
that same sensibility
right
has been extended to the multiplayer and firefight rule sets, which you can now tweak to your heart's content. The only limit, it seems, is your creativity. Unfortunately, though there is now matchmaking for multiplayer, firefight, and the campaign, there is still no custom game matchmaking. If you create a great mode or map, you'll have to find some friends to join you.
You know, so we don't really...
There are elements of Halo Reach that some might find lacking, but they are few. Rarely do we get a game so feature-rich and flexible as this. Almost every aspect, from the excellent story-driven campaign to the robust multiplayer suite, feels like it could stand on its own as a complete product. Yet you get them all in this one single package. It's clear that Bungie put its heart into Halo Reach, drawing on a decade's experience with the franchise to make something fresh and fun, yet familiar. Do yourself a favor and go pick this one up. For more information on Halo Reach, stay tuned to IGN.com.
I could not agree more. That's why I got this for the lineup. Playing that game all that time ago, it was just the best. I can remember all the memories, the campaign, the multiplayer, the forge, the customizing your character. You know, they even made it a guy or a girl, whatever you want. They had everybody included. No one felt left out. You know, you can design it to whatever color, character, design, emblem, anything. You know, it was awesome. I think up to this game, Halo was just ahead of its time, and this Halo Reach was the last best Halo game of the franchise, I think. I enjoyed the game. I cannot wait to play it. Without further ado, let's get into Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Valhalla.
In Assassin's Creed Valhalla, you will relive the epic saga of the Viking invasion of England. You play as Eivor, a Viking from Norway, who will lead his or her battle-hardened warriors across the North Sea to the British Isles. Eivor is driven by an ambitious goal, to build a thriving Norse settlement in a hostile land.
For the good of our clan, it is time we go a Viking. Today we raid, that tomorrow we may build.
England is a dark age tangle of broken kingdoms and warring dynasties, a land of opportunity and riches. As you prowl England's rivers by longship, you may raid locations you spot from the shoreline. Ground your ship and blow your horn to lead your raiding crew into battle. Your crew will assist you in all your raids, fighting enemies, battering down doors, and stealing cargo too heavy for one set of arms. Whatever riches and resources you pillage may be used to develop your settlement, giving you access to useful services, better tools, and new settlers. At the heart of your settlement is the Alliance map. It will serve as a record of the allies you have made, and a guide for future opportunities. The Viking Age was a time of warriors and legends. In Valhalla, you will find the largest variety of enemies ever assembled in an Assassin's Creed game. Every archetype offers a unique challenge. Some will coordinate with their allies for special attacks, while others will use nearby objects to their advantage, including the bodies of fallen warriors.
Oh, that's cool.
To face these attacks, you must find and exploit your opponent's weaknesses to gain the upper hand.
Nice,
Take the
so
fight
think
to your
outside the
foes
box.
with a host of brutal new combat abilities. Snare them with the Viking harpoon. Pummel them with throwing axes. Incapacitate them with the new stun system to keep them at a distance. Or finish them off.
Definitely finish them off.
Dual wield any two weapons you wish to unleash a deadly combination of attacks.
Alright, that's out of here. Let's go.
Customize your fighting style as you see fit and become a legendary Viking warrior.
I was gonna say, in the beginning it seemed similar to Primal, but now it's definitely branched off into its own
All
thing. I like
combinations
this.
of weapons are available to dual wield, including 2 shields.
What? Captain America. I'm definitely gonna do that. Pull the hammer and the shield.
Not all situations call for violence. In this new land, a Viking must find a way
Assassin's Creed
to
is
adapt.
all about this.
As
Stealth.
Eivor is not welcome in England,
Stealth,
you may
man.
need to outsmart your enemies, avoiding unwanted attention in towns and bustling
bro.
cities.
Villain. Traitor.
Use Eivor's hood and cloak to blend with crowds and slip past watchful eyes. An unseen hunter among the people.
Where am I? Right here.
From capital cities and villages to the dense forests
We're
and
gonna
rolling
give this
hills
one
of
time,
England,
guys. We're gonna explore.
exploration is vital to keeping yourself sharp. You must feed off the land if you hope to endure. Hunt and forage to replenish your health and fortify your equipment. Search pagan temples and Roman ruins for
Yeah,
new
this one's gonna
activities
be
and
good.
challenges to strengthen yourself and your settlement. The more you explore, the more of England's secrets you will reveal.
Ravens, shoot!
Here we go.
No mercy!
But as you push deeper into England, the enemy will push back. In a series of climactic moments, Assassin's Creed Valhalla will feature massive assaults in which you will lead Eivor's army into battle against heavily guarded Saxon fortresses.
There we go.
We will
Take 'em
reclaim
down.
home. Today we fight for your land, and tomorrow we rebuild.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla will transport you to wondrous and haunted lands, inspired by Norse myths and England's pagan roots. It will challenge and surprise, with unforgettable characters, thrilling triumphs, and tragic losses, giving you the chance to live your own Viking saga.
Yeah, this one came out more recently, so it's gonna look the best, but these are all games with great stories. I can't wait to dive into these. I can't wait for you guys to experience them with me. If you haven't, if you have re-experienced them, maybe go and pick up the game too, play it again, or let's hop on that multiplayer. Just kidding, everyone knows it's about Call of Duty and Fortnite. But either way, I'ma still be living it up on these games. They're timeless to me. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'ma wrap that up. That's all I wanted to do right now, is just let y'all know what we're going to do, what we're going to be getting into, so that next video y'all see Far Cry Primal Part 1. I'll see y'all then. Peace out. Remember, don't give up, and when life gets tough, find another route. Peace.